It's just about time to bring you another NFL matchup. Kickoff is just around the corner. The Miami Dolphins will kick off to begin the game. They get him at the 25. They'll take over at the 25. Pitch left. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Heath gets 3 yards on the carry. They hand it off again. Gains his way to the 36-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Short throw to the left. A couple of yards there. That'll make it second down. Rolls right. Comes down with it. Ernie Sims was there on the tackle. Not much on that play.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call. Just gets it off.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Again is the deep man awaiting the return. He fields the punt at the 20. Takes it out to the 32. The Dolphins will set up shop at the 32-yard line. He's under a heavy rush.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Section 44, row 9, seat 13. You are the winner of an all-day grocery shopping spree.
Got it off barely. The stop was made by Harris.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down. Now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
Horn makes his first sack of the year. Hobbs is back deep to return. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They were forced to punt on their last drive. He throws short. Wilson was there on the tackle. Derek Williams makes his third catch of the game. And he's hit as he let go of the ball.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He rolls right. Makes the short throw.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Hit on the pass.
Pretty good effort that time, but on third and very long, sometimes tough to pick up that first down.
Gets the pass off. Tackle was made by Ernie Sims.
And if you want to know why this quarterback walks around with a little strut, That's exactly why right there. He can make plays like that.
Passes to his left. He's brought down at the 30 by Jones.
They were trying to work that ball down the field. There really wasn't anything there. They dump it off, and not much underneath either.
Throws it short. Pass is complete. Williams with his 4th catch of the game. Passes on the move.
The Patriots are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Here's the give. Jones was there to bring him down. Heath gets 6 yards on the play. Short pass to his left.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
This is the 12th play of this drive. Passes, end zone. Kellen Winslow Jr. makes the catch. Hold on. This one might not be good. Here we go. Tie game. 3rd down, needing only 3 yards for the score. Passes to the end zone. The Patriots get into the end zone first.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Bueller is good on the point after. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Again from the 1. He can't bring him down. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Collins.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Castle hands it off straight ahead. That's a 7-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. What a hit.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
And he caught it. Tackle was made by Nick Collins.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
The stop was made by Lofton.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Throws it short. Brings it in.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Gets the ball away. Knocked down. Ellis Hobbs was defending on the play.
Noise-making devices are not allowed inside the stadium.
It's no good. They'll start this drive at the 30. Throws it out. Barwin was there on the tackle.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Throws it. Is there for the catch. Jaunty is there to bring him down. Winslow makes his third catch of the game. We've played a quarter. The score is 7-0. Patriots. First down now and 10 to go. There for the catch.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Walker gives it up the middle. Canty hits him for a loss at the 41.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Tackle was made by John Beeson.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Hit and dropped at the 18-yard line. This offense was frustrated after their last drive ended with a missed field goal. The stop was made by Senderick Marks.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of about 6. So that'll make it third down. Here's the throw. Tipped pass. And they can't convert on third and long, so we'll likely see the punting unit here. The Patriots have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Takes this one out to the 46.
The Patriots' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
Here's a draw. About 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. Gets the pass out. Catches it, and he's dropped. Lee Evans on the receiving end, and it's his first catch of the game. Throws it, makes the catch. Tackle was made by Griffith. Limas Sweet with his third reception. Short throw to the left.
All it takes is a split second on a play fake for the defense to get just a little out of position. I think that's just what happened on that pass there.
Under heavy pressure. Barely gets that one off.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Passes to his left. Derek Williams thinks he's in, but no signal yet. Yes, it's going to be 6 points. Derek Williams with his second touchdown reception in the game. Bueller adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Hit and drop at the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Castle hands it off straight ahead.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Passes the ball.
The Dolphins will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
Another run. The stop was made by Allen. Just about 3 yards there. That brings up second down. The pass is away. No one can come up with it.
Matt Castle, it appears, is human after all. It's not very often we see him overthrow a receiver like that.
Passes it out. He makes another reception on the drive. Casey makes his third catch of the game. Dumps it out left. Knocked away. And Gint was his intended target.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Passes it. Bats it away. Marcus Colston was the intended receiver.
Green 39. Green 39.
He needs to make a decision. He's dropped.
You know, we talk about timing on offense all the time, but when you play against this defensive coordinator, he is going to consistently throw your offense off balance because of all the blitzes he's going to throw at him. You have to anticipate blitz on every snap when you play against this guy.
Hobbs fields it at the goal line. He stopped at the 24-yard line.
The Patriots are looking like a confident bunch on offense right now. If they can put together another touchdown drive here, they'll have a significant advantage.
Passing. He's there for the catch.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Throws it short. Incomplete pass.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Hands it to the back. Tackle was made by Ernie Sims. A pickup of about 3, and so it'll be third down. The stop was made by Cannon.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins were able to score on that last series, but just a field goal, and sometimes those are actually momentum shifters for the defense.
He passes short. It's loose. They'll pile up for it. And the offense gets the recovery. The Dolphins are going to hold on to it.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
Short throw to the right. Tackle was made by Ellis Hobbs.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
There for the reception.
The Dolphins have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. Well, they haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Nick Collins.
Matt Castle is making accurate throws on this series. Very good timing with his receivers and a good job by that offensive line giving him time.
Hit as he throws. And it's caught.
The Dolphins are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Got to him just as he released it. It's intercepted.
Not a good way for that drive to end. That one really needed to go the distance and put 7 points up so they could draw a little closer here in the first half. But give the defense credit for not slipping.
Straight ahead with a fullback. He got depleted. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Thanks, Tom. We hope everyone is enjoying the game so far. Here are the highlights from your game. Here's a look at the first half stats. There was a big discrepancy in the number of plays run by each team in the first half, and the edge was held by New England. Derek Williams has caught 7 passes. New England is up by a score of 17-3.
Welcome back to Miami. He'll down it in the end zone. The Dolphins will start this drive at the 20-yard line. Hands it to the back. They'll face second down and 10. Here's the pass. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down.
On the play. Third down.
Hey, come on now. Let's not disappoint. Let's not disappoint.
Gets the pass off. And he caught it. Tackle was made by Harris. Matt Castle passes the 2,000-yard mark for the year. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Sinton drops him for a loss at the 48.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Gets the pass away. Harris was there to bring him down. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today. That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride, he finds a nice hole, pick up the first down. Always like watching that play.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
End zone. It falls incomplete. Marcus Colston was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Goes for the end zone. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass.
He was going for the end zone, but the pressure that time on the blitz forced a bad throw, and that really was the difference on that one.
Coach Tom Coughlin is not too happy with the call on the field, so he's going to throw the red flag. And this one will go in favor of the offense.
And there's nobody happier on the field than the receiver, maybe other than the quarterback who gets to pad his stats a little too.
Chris Brown makes it a 7-point game. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He'll down it in the end zone. The Patriots will begin this drive at the 20. On the ground with a tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They get 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. They hand it off. He gets to about the 37-yard line. Adrian Wilson is there on the tackle. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Flips it out short. Sims gets the pick.
There you see the kind of overall skills that makes this guy special. Not only can he blitz and play the run, he can get back in coverage too.
Gets the ball away. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. He doesn't get back to the line. That play loses 2. That'll bring up third down. Short pass. Drops the easy pick, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. Repeat, 4th down. 4th down. The Dolphins lining up to punt. Ellis Hobbs is back awaiting the punt. Not a good bounce on this one. The Patriots come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Delayed handoff. He gets to about the 31-yard line. Adrian Wilson makes the tackle. Moves left. Throws it out. Almost picked. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Throws it. Copeland was pretty well covered and couldn't make the catch. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Screen pass to the back. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. Yes, he got there. Keith takes it right side.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Gives it off. Barwin tackles him for a loss at the 37.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Throws short. Hill was there on the tackle. Winslow is able to make his fourth reception. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. And they'll down it at the 9. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Here's the throw. Intercepted. Loose football. Who's going to come up with this one? Castle grabs it up. The Dolphins take away possession. And that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient. And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Screen pass to the back. 3-yard gain on the throw. So that'll make it second down. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. It's intercepted. The defense looks like they're running a pick drill out there.
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
Short throw. The stop was made by John Beeson. Williams making his 8th grab. Gets the pass out. Caught and dropped. Evans makes his 3rd grab. Tackle was made by Barwin.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
He rolls out to the right. He's dragged down on the play.
We're starting to see a lot of these kind of guys come in the league, those who specialize in rushing the passer. So you'll see the defensive coordinator move them around a lot up front so that you can't be specific on who's going to try and block these great pass rushers.
Lima Swede now with 4 catches in the game. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 17-10. Patriots. The Patriots have a 1-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. They down it at the 3-yard line. That was the last thing they needed to happen.
What a tough break. They're down, trying to make a comeback, and now they're going to have to go almost the entire length of the field for a score. I tell you, it's just been one of those days for them. I don't know, maybe they can get their offense together and turn this thing completely around.
From their own 8-yard line. Here's the give. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. They're just inches short. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. He gets another carry. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. The signal is a first down.
There are some backs in this league that just have a feel for that first down marker, almost like they can see that yellow line on the field and know how to get there.
Dumps it out right. Drops the sure pick. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Let's go.
They'll go with the run once again. The stop was made by Senderick Marks. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
And it's completed. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. Darius Hayward-Bade is able to make his 4th reception. Hands it to the back. Tackle was made by Clint Sinham. Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a better idea.
Passing in every situation seems to me like it would be a better idea, but when you have the clock working against you like this, it's time to put it up. Good blocking, good run, 5 yards and a first down. The chains are moving. This offense is getting it going.
Throws it short. No completion. Ted Ginn was his intended target.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Great protection. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Green 90. Green 90. It's King. Ace.
Dumps it out left. The stop was made by Clint Sinham. Casey has 6 catches now. He brings it in at the 14. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Throws it right through his hands. He almost had the pick. That incompletion will bring up second down. Hands it to the back. Runs over tackling. Heath picks up 5 yards with the carry. Moves to his right. Comes down with it. Tackle was made by Jonte.
The Dolphins came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
Again, takes it at the 32. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Castle hands it off straight ahead. Seems to me that this is the time in the game where every play call for them is some type of pass.
Yeah, and really the way the game is played these days, if you're good enough throwing the football, you can make conservative pass calls that are essentially like run plays.
Crushed as he threw. It's picked. Hit hard at the 43. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
The stop was made by Adrian Wilson. Adrian Wilson is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Walker will hand it off. He fights forward to about the 49 before he's dropped.
They are not ready for us.
They hand it off. Adrian Wilson was there to bring him down. Heath picked up the first down after the gain of 4. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. John Teat makes the tackle. On the ground with a tailback. The stop was made by Barwin. Barwin is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Beeson will drop him behind the line at the 39-yard line. Beeson has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. They call on the field goal unit. This will be a 56-yard attempt. And he makes it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He gets it back out to the 20-yard line. At this point, I think this game looks like it's pretty much out of reach.
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so these guys are not going to give up. They need a score, an onside kick, a score, an onside kick. No, whatever this is. They need a lot of good things to happen right here.
And it's picked. Touchdown pass. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
Extra point is good. Here's your Sprint drive summary. He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins will set up shop at the 26-yard line.
What you got, baby? What you got?
Passes the ball. He's tackled at the 38 by Harris.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
That's the big guy's 100th yard of the game.
I always thought it was such a comforting feeling for quarterbacks to throw to the tight ends. Generally, they're shorter, quicker throws to big body guys. It's a real confidence builder for these quarterbacks. The Dolphins are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Leaping catch.
Matt Castle hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's an accurate passer, and he's got a good sense of timing in that pocket.
Pass is complete. Casey making his 8th grab. Tries for the end zone. Interception, and that will seal their fate. And he's got room to run. And this one will go for 6. Touchdown pass.
A good safety is like a good center fielder, and so far he's had both gaps covered. His 2nd interception of the ball game.
Up and good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 33. The pass is away. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass. This looks like their last shot to get it into the end zone. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Now looking at a 3rd and long situation after the sack. And they're going to take one last shot at the end zone here. Short throw to the left. Sweet knocks it away. It's a tough situation. What would you do here, Chris?
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
Evans fields it at the 30. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. That's the end of this one. The game's top plays and stats are next.